Hi everyone, this is Mr. Rizzo from the High School Guidance Office. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Naviance program and the college application process and how the two relate to one another. The easiest way to get to the Naviance program is to go to the high school website, and then from there, click on Guidance and Counseling and Naviance. That'll take you to the login page. Now, your username and password is the exact same username and password for the student portal. So all you need to do is punch in your student portal information and it should get you in. If you're unsure of what that is, then you need to go to the guidance office, and Mrs. Cole, our receptionist, or Mrs. Coulter, our registrar, will be able to get you the information. Once you log in, this is going to be the main splash page that you end up on. Now, Naviance is a great resource. There's a ton of really good college and career information here, but we're going to talk specifically about how this all relates to the college application process. Now, I want you guys to know that this is a resource for you guys, but it's the way that counselors and teachers submit information to colleges on your behalf. You will not actually be submitting anything directly to colleges through Naviance. You're going to be using the Common Application or the school's website or the SUNY application to be able to get your stuff there. We're using Naviance as the portal to submit stuff on your behalf. If you're a little bit unclear on how that all works, there's another screencast that I posted on the college application triangle. Go back and take a look at that, and that should hopefully clear things up for you. Now, with the applications that you're going to be doing through the college's website or Common App or SUNY app, there's going to be some information that can be found here that you're going to need for those applications. First off is going to be your transcript. So if you just click right here, it'll take you to where your transcript is going to be located. Transcripts are not ready yet. They will be ready on October 1st, and they'll be posted here by October 1st. And some of the stuff that you're going to need on the transcript is going to be your GPA, your rank, and the size of the senior class. The other thing that's going to be listed there are the course titles, particularly the course titles for your senior year. You're going to want to type those into the applications exactly how they're listed on the transcript. That'll eliminate any confusion. So that's probably the easiest thing to do in that regard, is just make sure that you're typing things exactly over into the whether it's Common App or website or school's website or SUNY app. Now, from there, you can head back to the home page, and one of the things that you're going to need for many schools is a teacher recommendation. Now, not all schools require teacher recommendations, but many of them do. And in order to get that taken care of, you're going to want to talk to the teacher initially and make sure that it's all right to use them as a reference and invite them. You're going to want to talk to them at least a couple weeks in advance, and you're going to want to give them any information that they're requesting of you. Some will ask for the transcript, others will ask for a resume. You're going to want to give them all the information that they need. You're going to want to make sure that you ask a teacher who you performed well in their class and who you had a pretty good rapport with. Once they've said yes, they'll write on your behalf. Come to Naviance and go to colleges, and then you're going to go to colleges I'm applying to, and then right here, teacher recommendations. You're going to add them, and then you're going to go to this drop down right here. You're going to select the teacher, and then you're going to type in a little note to them, thanking them for writing on your behalf. Now, after they have actually written the letter for you, what you're going to want to do is write a personal thank you note to them on paper. You've got to remember, teachers are taking their own time to write for you, and they're going to spend at least an hour to 2 hours writing for you. So you want to make sure that you acknowledge that. They're really definitely doing you a favor. So you type the note in here, make sure that they're selected, and then you update the requests. And at that point, they will show up in this list of teacher recommendations. So once that's all set, you're going to be completing your application in Common App or wherever it is that you're going to be applying, or whichever method you're going to be using to apply. And then once you're about ready to submit the application, or once you have submitted the application, you're going to come back here to colleges, and then colleges I'm applying to, and you're going to click Add Colleges to this list. And then from here, you're going to punch in from this drop down what decision type it is. You're going to request your transcript, and then you're going to look up the school. This is a list of common schools our students have applied to in the past, but if the school isn't listed, all you have to do is type it in through the search box right here. Say the student wants to apply to Allegheny. You can click either you have submitted or not. You don't need to check it. But I would say you're going to want to do this right around the time that you are actually submitting the application. Click Add College, and then it's going to ask you if you're applying via the Common Application. This is important for you to answer. It's real important for you to answer because it affects how we're able to send things on your behalf. Common App and Naviance do talk to each other. The programs talk to each other, so we need to know whether you're applying through the Common App or through a different method. So we're going to say yes in this case. You're going to click Update Application, and then that's it. Okay. The other thing that you would need to do if you're using the Common App is you're going to need to match. So what that means is just like I had said, you're going to have the two programs talking to each other. This is the way that you get them to talk to each other by typing in your email address, your date of birth, and then you would click match. The only thing that you need to make sure that you've already done at this point is done the Common App FERPA waiver in the Common App's website. So make sure that that's done, otherwise this is not going to work. So you've done these two things, typed in your email address, your date of birth, you match it, and then we're going to be able to submit things to Common App through Naviance on your behalf. The one thing that I would say is you need to make sure that you stop by the guidance office to have this done, make an appointment, and go over this with us at least 10 days in advance. And the reason why we say that is because there's a lot of information that can slip through the cracks, and that's why we need to make sure we meet with you guys in person. If we don't do that, sometimes there might be things that you've forgotten that don't get sent, and we want to make sure that we're covering all the bases and we have everything sent for you on your behalf. Essentially, that's about it. If you have any questions, please stop down and ask your counselor. Good luck with the applications, guys.